Hey, what's up guys? It's your boy Dr. D's. We are back with another video. So today we're talking about, is this game rigged? Is it rigged? And when I say rigged, I'm talking about the summons. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the game as a whole. I'm talking about the summons. You know, I have a lot of people that I've been talking to inside the game and also people that I talked to from my last summoning video. I posted it a couple days ago. If you have not seen it, you might want to get on it. Not for the summons, because the summons was not the greatest, but to watch your boy Dr. D's. Come on now. No. But on the real though, let's get back to the matter at hand. And that's these summons, man. Like, I swear, when I first started this game, I started this game like maybe 6-7 months ago. And when I started the game, it was easy to pull the big booty clappers. When I say big booty clappers, I'm talking the Silas, the Komet, the Vierna, when Hex first came out. Like, it was easy to pull those guys. And of course, I have never pulled Hex. I've been wanting Hex for so long, and I still don't have Hex. It really blows my mind how I do not have this guy yet. But that's another story for another time. The fact of the matter is, they dropped the rates on these guys to where it's like almost the same as, like, if you're going to pull one of these big booty clappers, it's almost like pulling a legendary lord. Like, that's how rare they've made it. And I just don't agree with that, mainly because I feel bad for these new players that are coming into the game. You know, they didn't have a fair shake at it like the guys like me that started this game a long time ago, right? It's almost like they're at a disadvantage. And I feel like watchers should bring it back to the way it was. Like, you know, legendary lords and ancient summonings, like, you know, the chaotic guys and the arbiter guys, that's understandable. You want to make it to where it's really hard to pull those guys, that's fine. That is understandable. But to make it where these big booty clappers that are a central part of the game, and also we'll throw Boreas in there. Boreas is one of those guys that's a big booty clapper himself. It's just really hard to get it. How many times do we see guys actually pulling the guys that I just mentioned? It's like very, very rare nowadays, and it's not right. It really isn't. It's not sitting well with your boy Dr. D's. And you know, I like to listen to the community. Again, I talk to a lot of people inside the game, and also I try to respond to everybody that comments on my videos. You know, I like to get the interaction. I like to pick people's brains, see where everyone's at. It helps me become a better content creator, and it helps me build relationships with a lot of you guys in here. So let's go ahead and go to my summoning video. And again, if you didn't see it, you better get on it right now. Nah. But oh shoot, oh man, look at that guy. Oh, what a stud muffin. No, I'm just kidding. All right. Anyways, I don't know why my mouth is open like that, but all right, let's get down to these comments. So I've done like 300 summons and no hollow. Pretty frustrating. I mean, that's an understatement. Pretty frustrating. I'd be hella frustrated. That is absolutely ridiculous. Hollow, just for those of you that don't know, she is in the 15-time event right now. She is an epic. Like, there should be no reason that this guy, I was talking about the Legos, but I mean, this was absolutely ridiculous. So I thought I would bring this up because I'm like, you know, my boy Roman Vorak, I think the D silent because it's Roman Dvorak, but I think the D silent, so we'll call him Roman Vorak. When Roman Vorak posted this, I was like, dude, that blows my mind. It really does. It blows my mind that you would do 300 summons and you would not be able to get Hollow, who is an epic. That's ridiculous. And you know, I was thinking, oh, maybe he didn't get lucky. Maybe that's the case. But then we read these comments right here. Dude, so it's not just me. Did 140 summons and no hollow, just loads of Dalen and Vortex. Granted, Dalen is really good for her passive. Then Vortex is one of the best healers in the game. He throws shields. I mean, those are two really good heroes to get. But the fact that he couldn't get Hollow either. Hollow is an essential part of the game, and she's only an epic. If you are doing 100+ summons, it is ridiculous that you would not be able to pull a Hollow. Come on, game. Come on, you know. And then there was also a third guy in here. By the way, I was absolutely amazed. So that's the reason why I commented. I'm like, no ways, bro. And I just could not believe my eyes when I was reading this. And then even a third guy. I am saving up for Queen of Rose and hoping to get Hollow first few pulls. Well, 190+ summons later. I mean, that's unfortunate, guys. That is unfortunate because basically he was saying that he was saving up for Queen of Rose. And he was like, ah, you know what? Let me just do one 10-time pull. Didn't get Hollow. Let me do another 10-time pull. Let me do another one. Let me do another one. And basically, he blew through all his summons. 190+ summons later, and he still didn't get Hollow. Like, That blows my mind. They definitely need to fix that. If it's a 15-time chance on an epic, you should definitely be able to get her within, what, at least 100 summons. Like, that blows my mind. I can't believe multiple people are having this problem, especially if you do not have her. But let's go ahead. Let's keep it moving. So my boy Monkey King right here. Yep. Also summoned for the 1+1 and couple in the 2-time and got 3 heroes. Alora, Kaniza, and Fersi. Like, you know, Kaniza's real mid. She's not going to change your account. She's just an okay hero. Alora is really good for Gear Raid 3. Outside that, meh. You know, she's not one of those OP heroes, but that's probably one of the better ones that he pulled. And then you got Fersi. Yay, I can use him in Immortal Codex. Like, who wants Fersi, right? So the fact that, like, I was just noticing a trend. Like I said, the same 15 heroes. It's like, granted, there are guys that get lucky, but for the most part, the most common ones are the 15 heroes that keep popping up in the global feed. All right. And then even the global feed, I can't trust it sometimes because I know I had a friend that worked for a software, like a gacha game type deal. And he said that they'll actually put bots in there that are just pulling heroes and pulling good heroes to make it look like the game's doing better. I don't know how much truth there is to that, but for the game that he was doing once upon a time, this was a long time ago, that's what they was doing. So I don't know if this game does that, but it is what it is. So this guy actually got massive pulls. Pulled Valeria, got Setram, and also managed to pull Hollow. Like, that's massive. This guy did it right. I still don't have Setram till this day. I want Setram so bad, but of course I don't get him. Okay, Jan Kozak got lucky, but we go right underneath. All right, so we got my boy User right here. So, yep, they give a lot of ordinary Legos. Sucks. I got Ajax and a dupe Kriya. By the way, I think Ajax is a little overrated. Yeah, he could use any Lord skill, but I don't know. I feel like someone that they made, I'm not saying he's a bad hero. He's a good hero, but he's not like as good as what everyone makes like he is, in my opinion. But I'll do another video for that. But anyway, so I got Ajax and a dupe Kriya. Was happy with the Ajax. So Ajax, again, he's good, but he's not like this game-breaking hero that's going to change your whole account. Maybe for faction trials, but it's just my opinion on him. You know, you guys can let me know how you guys feel. If you guys are like, hey, I know a lot of you guys love your Ajax and you're like, oh my God, what is this guy talking about? You guys go ahead and hit me up in the comments. Let's go ahead and debate this, but let's keep going down. Okay, so I feel bad for that guy. You know, I don't feel bad because he got Ajax, so that's not bad. Okay, so my boy, I'm here now. He pulled a Cerberus and a Regulus. These 1+1s, actually, you know what? I should highlight these. I don't know why I'm not highlighting them. So I pulled a Cerberus and Regulus. These 1+1s are so rigged, bro. My whole guild and global chat was full of the same trash ass 10 to 15 heroes. Laugh out loud. I agree with him. You know, I definitely agree with what he's saying. It's just, I think another guy commented, he replied, exactly, I pulled the same as this guy. I think he was talking about me. He pulled my heroes that I pulled because he commented down here, but let's get back on this. So like Cerberus, he's good. He's good for certain points of the game, like anything with AoE. I know Immortal Codex, he's good. He's good for AoE Arena. I mean, Cerberus is one of the better ones. He is. So, you know, you can't go wrong with Cerberus, but Regulus, like who wants to pull a Regulus, you know? The point of this video is that nobody on this video, not a single person said, oh, I pulled a Vierna, oh, I pulled a Silas, I pulled a Boreas, I pulled a Komet, you know, any of the top dogs, any of the guys that people want. Nobody said that, like not a single person, only unless I'm mistaken. Let's keep going down. I mean, people pulled, one person pulled Valeria, which is actually really, really good. This guy got hella lucky. I mean, this guy, Cap Kamikaze, congrats to you, brother, because he said, I pulled like 184 hollow with a little pity manipulation on the 1+1. So basically this guy was going for hollow and he got something way better and got 5 Legos, but no hollow. Like, you know what? I don't even need hollow at this point. You go and give me 5 Legos. Let's go. So he got Artemis. He got Nocturne on the, that's who he got on the double Lego. Then he pulled Magmus. I want Magmus. I didn't get Magmus, you know, he pulled Magmus. Congrats, bro. He also pulled Vierna and Arrogance. Like, he won Summons of the Week. This guy definitely did it right. You know what? I might do this weekly. Like, you know, we'll go over what everyone pulled and then we'll just review it, right? This actually is kind of fun to me. So I mean, congrats to Cap Kamikaze. That is awesome. He definitely won the pools of the night, I guess we'll call it. You know what? Let's do that. Who won the pools of the night? We got Cap Kamikaze. I might do like a top 3. Okay, so runner up. But anyways, I'll think about it as we go. So that guy definitely had an awesome weekend, but not many people can say that. Not many people can say that. So right down here, I got King Hars A1 and Apsan. I mean, King Hars A1, nobody wants a King Hars A1, but the fact that he already had a King Hars, I mean, I would love to get a King Hars. King Hars would definitely bless my account, mainly because he has his Lord skill, so that guy kind of won, but then he pulled Apsan. Apsan's one of the, he's just very mid, very, very mid. But then he also asked me, by the way, Dr. D's, what is your nationality? So my nationality is actually American, but I know he actually meant ethnicity. So I did respond saying that I am half white and I am half Korean. Let's go. I'm a mutt. I'm a mixed breed. All right. So we come down here. Man, I'd kill for your +1. I got my 4th freaking Anai. That sucks. But my his +1 was a freaking dupe of Aurum. Nobody wants Aurum. Why do they even have Aurum in this game? Nobody's wanting to pull an Aurum. I feel for you, my boy Kratos. Kratos, I like that. He, instead of saying Kratos, he added toes, like, you know, your toes on your foot. That's interesting. But you know, hey, I guess I would definitely rather pull my my +1 was Nyx. I already have Nyx, so I got her to A1. So I guess I would have rather pulled A1 Nyx than pulling another Aurum, because I already have Aurum to either A3 or A4. I won't be surprised if he's my first A5, but let's keep going down. So my boy Spurts Bum. Well, better than what I pulled. I got Furcy, and then on my second one, another Furcy. Like, come on now. That is absolutely ridiculous. You go and bless him with, I mean, I shouldn't even say bless, because I wouldn't feel blessed if I got 2 Furcies. Come on now. That's ridiculous, you know? He said, well, I pretty much threw my tablet in rage of the bullshit. Laugh out loud. I need DPS heroes. So, by the way, my boy right here, Spurts Bum, he is free to play. And he's trying to get these, and this is what I'm talking about. This is what Watchers needs to fix. Because, you know, these free to play guys, the guys that started, you know, not too long ago, they started after the rates got dropped on these OP heroes. They don't really have a fair shake at it. And then he needs DPS. He really, my boy needs DPS, and you guys are going to give him 2 Furcies. Like, come on now. Come on, that's ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. And then rough luck, but still entertaining to see. Okay, my boy Mardude, I appreciate you for supporting the channel. But that was nothing about the summon, so we'll keep it moving. We got my boy Rod. My boy Rod's very vocal on my channel. I appreciate you, Rod. I think I got the wrong banner. Got 3 Odies and a Mariel. I think he's talking about AFK Journey, but still standing strong for Dahlia. She's going to be lit when she comes out. Starting to feel tantric. No Aurum, hell yeah. So anytime you don't pull Aurum, that is a plus. But hang on, let me just, let's see. Okay, so this guy, I got Sadie and Cerberus. So a lot of people pulling Cerberus. I seen a couple people pull Sadie, like, you know, again, the same heroes, but this guy pulled Arrogance. So Arrogance on the 2-time, I mean, say less. Arrogance is one of those big booty clappers. I'm glad that they have Arrogance. I mean, I see a lot of people pulling Arrogance. I'm glad for that. Hopefully a lot of you guys get blessed with him, because he is one of the best. Okay, so let's keep it going down. Let's, sorry if I'm skipping you. I'm just trying to get through these. Okay, my boy Brad Smith, he said, I got Azor and Alora. Like, again, Alora, pretty good for Gear Rate 3. Pretty meh outside of that. And then he got Azor. Azor is one of the biggest trash heroes in the game. So it's like, man, you noticing the trend, right? You know, that's where I'm going to cut it off. But you guys are noticing the trend. I'm noticing the trend. Hopefully Watchers fixes this, because I really don't feel that this is fair. It's not fair. It really isn't. You know, again, like the legendary Lord skill heroes, that's understandable. You know, you wouldn't expect to pull those on a regular chance, right? You would expect it to be at a harder chance where you're not it's going to be very rare. Also, the chaotic faction, the arbiter faction, that is completely understandable. But the fact that you got like Silas and Hex, and it's honestly a little bit ridiculous to me. But you guys let me know what your thoughts are. You guys have a great rest of your night, and thank you for making it to the end.